Hey guys, welcome to Finish Awesome Friday. Coming from my house this week. Basically, I have to look after the kiddies. Our babysitters have gone on holiday, so you know what can you do? So I'm just trying to do the best I can and film where I can. So this is where it's from today. Just want to go over a quick one today. Just updating you really and talking about what's going to be coming up over the next month and beyond from there. And make sure you know if you guys are interested and you want to start getting involved, gives you the opportunity to do so pre-hand from there. Okay, so UP Performance Training, obviously what we're going to be looking to do very soon. Obviously the next load of videos for the Finish Awesome Friday are going to be the 3 layers of awesome for training. So we're going to start going through the training frequency, the movements that we should be looking into, what level of order they should go into from there, and basically taking you through each stage where whether you want to be obviously good, great or awesome, where the levels you need to be at and what you need to be doing to obviously build into the next level. Much like the nutritional one, okay, it starts off nice and basic and starts building up and getting more technical and more advanced sort of the longer you go into it. So there's not expecting people to come in and just start, you know, lifting heavy weights and doing all these things. It's a building process, and that's what I want to try and explain on the 3 layers of awesome for training. Make sure you guys are aware of that. From there, the efficient strength system, obviously something I've been banging on about for the last couple of months. It's basically my training system now that I use on a majority of my athletes. We're getting great success from it. What I'm going to be starting to do just randomly through the weeks is start releasing videos on answering questions on why I think it's so efficient, giving you ideas on what we're going to do, giving you price plans, and if you are interested obviously in getting involved, whether that be actually one-to-one PT, whether that be either online, if you guys want to start doing remote coaching, I can start going through that with you as well. I will generally need to see most people in person or answer questions at least with people that I do it with, but it gives me an opportunity to sort of put that out there. So, you know, as I say, it's working really well. Last night, just to give a quick example, just training Rich, one of my clients, one of my athletes, and he basically is, you know, up now to a 120 squat, you know, 120 kilos on his back. You know, we took him from literally it was about 80 kilos on his back squat, and now he's up to that level. But also, as well as getting him stronger, which we've done, we've also increased his level of conditioning. He's now doing a conditioning round. One of the challenges, which I'll be going on to about in a minute, he's doing that. He's breaking records. He's using more intensity in that. It was a road to thruster challenge last night, and basically his minute density, his weight per minute has increased about, you know, I think about 60 kilos per minute on that test. But he's also obviously got that conditioning element there as well, so his lungs and his heart stronger, his mind is stronger, and his focus is much more into it. So he's smashing PRs week in, week out, and we're getting him on that efficiency strength system. Bev also last night I trained again. She smashed out 3 sets of 3 with 22 kilos on a clean and press. And as we started from that, I mean, we were barely pressing 15 kilos. So it shows the level of which we're going through and how quick we're doing that. That was over sort of a 6-week period. We've turned her, you know, from those weights up to the next one. So, you know, it gives you an idea of what's to come. And if you're interested in it, then come through. It's not just strength. I mean, though I called it the efficient strength system, obviously, you know, I like to get people stronger. I believe strength, though, is not just about how much weight you lift on the bar. Okay, there's many different levels of strength, and that's what I will go on to explain to you guys in the near future if you're interested. Okay, so watch out for those videos. They'll be coming up. No particular days, they'll just be coming up whenever I get a chance to record them and talk to you about it. Okay, the Simple Nutrition System, okay, it's getting an overhaul, so I should really say the Simple Nutrition System, can't speak today, 2.0. okay, so on my website, on www.u-peakperformance.co.uk, you can go on there and there is a downloadable PDF on the Simple Nutrition System. Now that is, you know, a lot of it's still relevant, okay, but that was very much based off of the nutritional systems that I'd used in the past. Intermittent fasting was probably the most popular one I used, so that was obviously built off of that system. But since then, it's been another, 2-3 years since I wrote that, and now I'm writing, I said writ, that's really bad English, sorry. I'm currently writing the next incarnation of that. All my athletes will get a copy of that for free. That is part of the package that you get with UP Performance, as well as the efficient strength system PDF that I'm writing up as well. They'll get that for free. That's just part of it. And basically from there, I'm just trying to downgrade it even more, get it even more precise, and starting to push the results from there. And to give you an idea of how successful that's been, by using the Simple Nutrition System over the last 2 months, I've dropped down my weight to, I think this morning I weighed in at about 91 kilos. Just at the end, mid to end of February, I was about 96, 97 kilos. So, you know, quite a radical drop back. I've got back to a weight that I was actually last summer from a lot longer term dieting. So I found that this system actually much simpler to sort of put into my day to day. It doesn't require me to starve on any particular day or fast or whatever we want to call it. It is literally just a nice simple system. I don't have to cut back on anything. I've been eating chocolate cake for the last 2 or 3 nights and still dropping weight and still feeling good and performing well. So I want to share that with you guys. Obviously, if you're interested in coming into the Efficiency Strength System, or you simply just want a copy of the Simple Nutrition System 2.0, then we can get that sorted out for you as well, because I want to get that information out to as much people as possible. So again, I'll be going through videos and talking about that in the near future as well. Apex Predator Challenges, this is something I'm really excited about. Basically, as a lot of my athletes will tell you, I like to challenge them. Every week we do different workouts. We do something that's varied and constantly varied and differing in intensities. But I needed some set challenges. I wanted to make sure that people were actually progressing as I wanted to see them, whether it be in strength, whether it be in conditioning, whether it be in endurance, all these different aspects of training that I think are important to myself. I'm currently going through the tests myself, so over the next few weeks I should be testing probably 1 or 2 a week. My goal is basically to work through all of them myself, to sort of see where the standards can be, and obviously I want to set particular standards. And they're not going to be simple standards, so I'm going to set, there'll be 2 levels of standards to go by. With each one, there'll be 12 challenges to go through. Each one is based off of a different Apex Predator. And just to go quickly over it, again, I will explain this in the near future, but the reason I call it the Apex Predator Challenge, okay, the Apex Predator is basically the top of the food chain in their environment, okay, so there's nothing that hunts them, they just hunt what they want to, okay. And the way I look at it in the gym environment is, if you're the Apex Predator in your gym, then you are basically top of the food chain, okay. You may not be the strongest guy in the gym, you may not be the biggest guy in the gym, you may not be the best at endurance, but you could give all 3 of those a good whack in terms of any other elements of strength in terms of there. So you're just complete, there's no weaknesses, you're building yourself up to be the best of the best, the fittest person in your gym, okay. The fittest, again, it depends if you're in a sport or not, but if you just train for health and fitness, then these challenges will test those areas and make sure that you're going in the right direction. And there will obviously, as I said, there'll be different elements, different tests, so that it kind of has a nice broad spectrum. And in the future, I'm hoping to then start putting that into an actual day event where people can come along and do a couple of the different events and test themselves. But obviously all my athletes will be using those as their standpoints and building towards something in the near future. So that is a big project that I'm going to be working on as well. And that is going to be hopefully, the athletes that at the moment are going to start utilising the tests after I've tried them myself. If I think they're good tests and I think they're worthwhile and I want to push my athletes forward, I will put them on my athletes. Once my athletes have tested them, we can sort of see where the standards lie. I can set the standards and we can go from there, okay? You have to earn the right to be able to push yourself to the top of those standards, but that is what it's going to all be about. So I'm very excited about that, and that's something that's my current pet project that I want to start getting onto, but obviously I want to make sure I've got everything in place first. And the final thing, which is going to be fairly new, Workout Wednesday. Okay, so I've obviously been doing Movement Monday and Finish Awesome Fridays. I've been doing those fairly consistent over the weeks. I'm feeling a bit more comfortable in front of the camera now. I feel a bit more at myself. It doesn't feel as weird, but I think now there's a sort of window of opportunity to sort of add another day to it. When I originally came up with the ideas for Movement Monday and Finish Awesome Friday, my original idea was to have 5 days which I'd have different content on from there, but I thought at the start, and from great advice from my wife Louise, she said, probably that's a bit too much to start off with, and I think she was right. It's better to sort of dip your toe in it and build. So I've tried the 2 a week. It's working quite well. I'm finding Wednesday I have a kind of dip of information, a dip of stuff. I put some stuff out there, but it could be better. So the idea of Workout Wednesday, there will be different workouts that I'll throw in there. It will be either home workouts, it will be workouts you can do when you're traveling and you're busy and you haven't got any equipment with you. There will be muscle building workouts. We'll use equipment. We'll start introducing you to things like kettlebells and dumbbells and barbells and bands, med balls. We'll do all sorts of different workouts, and so then I'll have a bank of workouts that you can literally go into. If you're in a situation where all you've got is your body weight, you can go through and then you'll find a body weight workout. There'll be one in there, obviously, barbell ones. If you've only got a barbell with you, then I'll give you plenty of workouts you can do with that as well. So it just gives you more of an arsenal to sort of go forward with. There'll be short blast workouts, so you're looking at no more than sort of 15-20 minutes. I'll take you through warm-ups, and also we might be doing just mobilization workouts, so it might be something that you need to do just to get moving and just to actually start from there. So that again is another good project that I'm going to start building into. The first one will probably come by the end of this month. I don't want to set an actual day, I don't want to say next week just in case, because I've got quite a busy weekend coming up. So it's probably going to be 2 weeks time, 2 to 3 weeks time, that will start coming out, but I'll make sure you're aware of it. Obviously I'll share it out there and put that information to you. So as you can see, 5 projects that I'm quite excited about, and I'm trying to sort of get everything ironed out and finished from there. So you know, as much as I would like to put the information out now, I think I wanted to make sure it's all polished and all looking pretty good. Starting as of, as I say, next Friday, you've got the 3 layers of awesome. The efficient strength system is there, currently being used on my athletes, and if you're interested in that, give me a shout now. I can talk over pricing and how it all works from there. You'll be training with me a minimum of once per month with the new price plans that I'm going to put out there. But obviously, you know, to get the best benefits out of the efficient strength system, if you want to train with me, make sure you get that in, then you're looking at 2 to 3 times a week. So there's prices and stuff like that from there, but it's not as crazy expensive as you think to get the most out of UPeak Performance, okay? There's something that we'll talk about in the near future, okay? So that is big at the moment. That's what we're doing from there. Simple Nutrition, obviously working through that, putting that down into printed form so people can start following it and give them guidelines and work from there. As I always say about the Simple Nutrition System, I'll say this again, I am not a nutritionalist, I don't have a degree in nutrition, so I will not be giving you meal plans, I will not be telling you to cut things out or do anything like that. It's completely against what the Simple Nutrition System is about. It's simply, you know, or should I say, it's making nutrition as simple as it can be for you, so you can literally go in and you know exactly what you're doing, and build better habits so that you become more awesome over time, okay guys? Apex Predator Challenges, big thing that's coming through, and as I said, a lot of the athletes at Real Fit Centre, hopefully I'll start testing some of them out on them as well. I mean, I want to get a broad scheme of where these challenges are and how hard I want to make them, so obviously it gives me an idea of the sort of level I can push people at and get the results I want. And as I say, Workout Wednesday, within the next 2 weeks you should start seeing videos coming out for that as well, and it just, as I say, it gives me an opportunity to put more stuff out there. Obviously I put my workouts online just to show people what I'm up to at the moment, what I do in my training sessions, literally show you that I practice what I preach. I'm not here to sort of tell you to do something and then I'm doing something completely different. So that is what those videos are for. They give you an opportunity to see that I'm there doing it myself, okay guys? But these ones will be much more educational workout videos, so they'll be actually me talking to the camera and then workouts actually set out so you can see them happening. You know, maybe in the future I'll do some live ones as well so you can actually join in and we can take it from. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. I know I will. I'm going to be having lots of fun. The sun's going to be out, so obviously we can have lots of fun outside, barbecues and beers, and just enjoy ourselves. Look out over the next couple of weeks for all the stuff that we're going to do. Just be awesome, guys. Have a great weekend. I'll see you on Monday, where we will start discussing front squats and back squats with a barbell. It's going to get exciting. See you later, guys.